Karen Brewer says that she is awed by the responsibility of shaping a child's future.
I teach my students how to think for themselves, to reason out answers, and how not to give up. I show them that they can do anything they set their minds to do. There are no limits.
Mrs. Brewer, a fourth grade teacher at St. Lambert's School, believes that children learn the most by doing. Classroom projects include 3D models of the planets, Skittles candy to introduce long division, a rainforest party with food from the tropics, and life-size cutouts of each student as they study the human body. Mrs. Brewer has taught in the Sioux Falls Catholic schools for 27 years. A parent says of her,
"You get the impression when you see her with her students that she is having fun. I see her laugh with the kids and at the funny comments they make, which makes them feel good and makes for a positive environment."
Karen Brewer earned her bachelor's degree from Briarcliff College. She promotes poetry in her classroom from the first day of school and annually submits student work to an anthology for publication. She has encouraged other classrooms to participate, earning the school yearly recognition for outstanding student writing. Congratulations, Karen Brewer, finalist for Teacher of the Year 2004. Robin Costello's goal for her kindergarten students at John Harris Elementary is to make learning fun and for each child to know that he or she is valued and respected.
My job is to nurture and celebrate each individual's strengths and improve on weaknesses so each child can have a positive experience to begin his or her educational career. I am aware of each student's academic ability, and I closely follow our school improvement plan to make sure that each child is succeeding at full capability.
Mrs. Costello has taught in the Sioux Falls schools for 14 years. She participated in the pilot program for all-day, everyday kindergarten. Principal Bob Hemry says of her,
"Robin's classrooms go far beyond the four walls. When an educational assistant assigned to her classroom was seriously injured in an automobile accident last year, Robin used that experience to teach her students about compassion and the ability to overcome life's unexpected tragedies. How do I describe the master teacher Robin is in helping her students view people for their strength, their gifts, and their similarities regardless of color, race, intelligence, or disability?"
Robin Costello earned her elementary education and early childhood education degree from Augustana College. Congratulations, Robin Costello, finalist for Teacher of the Year 2004. Brent Eliason received his bachelor's degree from the University of Sioux Falls and his master's from Augustana College. He's taught in the Sioux Falls School District for 6 years. Asked why he teaches, he says,
"Sharing my excitement about biology is one of the reasons that I teach. I learned to love biology from my college biology professor, who shared his passion through his many stories and his amazement of the world around us. I hope my students glean some of my excitement for understanding the world in which we live."
Mr. Eliason believes that humor plays a vital role in stimulating learning.
"In my classes, science is fun. Without lowering expectations or watering down the concepts, theories, and observations students need to understand."
Rather than approach science as a body of knowledge to be conveyed, he prefers to let students discover knowledge for themselves.
"Learning to think scientifically and problem solve should be the goal of a true science education. To achieve these goals of true education takes a teacher willing to take a risk and willing to fail occasionally."
One of the Washington High advanced placement students says of him,
"When we do biology labs, they're always fun and still learning in an innovative way. Every day we come to Mr. Eliason and is smiling and excited to teach us more about biology."
Congratulations, Brent Eliason, finalist for Teacher of the Year 2004. Principal Ruth Metcalf says it's always a day brightener to walk into Julie Jordry's first grade classroom at Harvey Dunn.
The climate in room 104 is warm and inviting. Mrs. Jordry's students are excited and enthusiastic about learning because their teacher exudes enjoyment, humor, and enthusiasm for teaching.
Early in her teaching career, Mrs. Jordry was flattered when her superintendent asked her,
I was just wondering, who is having more fun, you or your students?
One parent refers to Mrs. Jordry's commitment as the wow factor.
That is what business leaders look for and try to instill in their workers. It is alive and well at Harvey Dunn, but is exemplified in Julie Jordry.
Julie Jordry has taught Head Start and elementary school in Sioux Falls for 10 years. She earned her bachelor's and master's degrees at Northern State University. Mrs. Jordry believes that a well-run classroom is based on both variety and consistency.
Variety in that I work to reach individual learning styles through eclectic methods. Consistency means organization and trust. Our daily routine is one that students can count on and regulates responsible behavior. Clearly defined, a structured day leads to a comfortable and productive classroom with very few management issues.
Congratulations, Julie Jordry, finalist for Teacher of the Year 2004. Melanie Zeman became a teacher because even at a very young age, she knew that she loved to learn and wanted to teach others to learn. She says,
Once I started college, I began to realize that being a teacher meant more than just learning and teaching others. Yes, I am a teacher because I want to teach young people. It is also important for me, however, to make sure that when students leave my classroom, they have learned the importance of having good manners, respect, and responsibility. I want every one of my students to know that no matter what their situation in life, they are in charge of their own destiny and they can become productive members of society.
Mrs. Zeman creates a classroom of high expectations set up with guidelines and consistency.
I do my best to use innovative ways to teach a lesson. I feel that a nice blend of creativity, hands-on work, and text work help create an environment where students are more eager to learn. These things help to make my teaching effective.
She was nominated by a parent who says,
Melanie possesses the true concepts of teamwork and appreciation for diversity through her leadership skills, charisma, and passion for teaching.
Mrs. Zeman earned her bachelor's degree from the University of South Dakota and her master's degree from Augustana College. She has taught at Axtell Park Middle School for 9 years. Congratulations, Melanie Zeman, finalist for Teacher of the Year 2004.